Are you a bookkeeper who just went out on your own? Maybe you're thinking about kissing corporate America goodbye, but you haven't pulled the trigger quite yet. Or maybe you've been at this for a while and you just can't figure out exactly what to do to get your business growing the way you want it to be. And where the heck do you find leads and how do you bring in new business? Well, I'm going to put together a series of videos to help you put the right steps in place so that you aren't drinking from a fire hose or running around throwing jello at a wall and getting frustrated or scared that you're not going to make it. And this will be the first video. You are going to make it. You can do this. You can have a thriving bookkeeping business. And I'm going to help you cut through all the noise and show you how. Let's start here. Let me take a quick second and tell you, I'm not a bookkeeper. I am a small business owner who understands the value of bookkeepers and accountants. My small business is all about marketing, and I've been successful at building it. I have a passion for helping other small business owners, specifically bookkeepers and accountants, build theirs. So let's start with a couple of basics before we get into lead generation. In this video, what I want you to think about is before you can think about how and where to find leads, there are a few things you need to do. And that's what we're going to focus on here today. Number one is your mindset. You are a professional who has specialized knowledge and expertise. That has value. Small businesses need you. Throw your imposter syndrome out the window if it's lurking in the back of your mind. Remember, confidence is contagious and confidence is everything when it comes to growing your business. Be confident in the value that you offer. And keep in mind that clean, accurate books are the foundation every single business out there needs to succeed. Okay, second, let's talk about your ideal client. You could go a few different directions here. I strongly recommend a niche. For example, let's say you've worked with chiropractors. You understand their business and how their books should be managed, or restaurants, or veterinarians, or dentists. It doesn't really matter. Every business type has nuances that make them different. And if you can present yourself as someone with specific expertise in managing the books for a certain niche, your value is going to be that much higher. Now, once you identify who your ideal client is, there's more. I want you to sit down with a pen and paper or a Google Doc or a Word doc or whatever it is that you like. And let's dig into what your ideal client wants, what their biggest pain points are and their biggest fears. And I want you to list all of that out. Next, I want you to write down what success looks like for that ideal client. What are you going to help them achieve? After that, we're going to work on your core message to these clients. And here's how that works. I want you to write down how you can empathize with them. Empathy is very, very important. This may actually come back to your why. Now, once you've done that, the next thing I want you to write down is your value proposition as an authority. In other words, why are you the person who can guide them from whatever pain and fear you identified to what they want and help them achieve success? I want you to create an elevator pitch that can be delivered in 30 seconds or less. The formula should be this: problem first, solution second, results third. Always talk about results. Let me give you an example. I'm going to pretend that I'm a bookkeeper, and this is my 30-second elevator pitch. You know how stressful it can be for business owners when it comes to keeping their books up to date and accurate? There's a lot at stake for businesses without accurate books. I hope these business owners get time back to focus on what they're best at in their business instead of the technicalities of bookkeeping, so that they know their books are always updated and accurate, and so that they understand what it means to their business. Now, where would I use this? Think about networking groups. Think about meetings that you're at. Think about meeting new friends or meeting people at a cocktail party or a chamber meeting. This is what you need to have tattooed on your brain so that it comes out naturally and sounds natural every time you deliver it. One last note on this. I mentioned speaking in terms of results. That's very, very important. If you were to say, if someone said, what do you do? And you say, oh, I'm a bookkeeper, I do bookkeeping. That means nothing to a business owner because most business owners don't really understand what it means or how to do it. They have to understand why it's important to them and what's at stakes if their books are a mess or just not accurate. Okay, once you have your core messaging, now you can move on to creating the story for your LinkedIn profile, which is what you're going to go set up next, your website, and any other basic marketing content that will put you out in the world as an expert. And we'll talk about that more in subsequent videos. But next time, we're going to talk about getting the lowest hanging fruit into your sales process. For now, I want you to focus on getting really clear about who your ideal client is and the message you're going to deliver to them. Those two things alone will raise your confidence level up a notch or three. And like I said earlier, confidence is truly everything when it comes to growing your business. In the meantime, if you want more resources, check out our blog on Kajabra.com. That's Cajabra.com. Definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. And please connect with me on LinkedIn. You can find me. I'm at Janelle Sikora, which is JANELSYKORA. And I look forward to seeing you again in my next video.